Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody's here. Let me share my screen. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Somebody say hi to me. In chat, ask Boris. Let me know if you hear me okay. Let's reconfigure my screens like we had it yesterday, so I kind of liked it that way. Oh, here we go, here we go. That was actually naturally configured. Okay, all right, you guys are seeing. Hey, Boris, good morning. Boris actually gave me super great idea to start the conversation today. Let me hang on a second. Let me just roll up the CFDs. Hey, Krasi, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Carol, Connie, Darlene, everybody in the room. Good morning, everybody. Larry, good morning. Where's my CFDs? Why is this not launching? There it is. Okay, come on, baby. What's going on here? Yes. Okay. What's going on over here? All right, is this working? Yeah, okay. Why is this not working? I think MT4 updated. Sorry, guys, give me a second. I gotta deal with Demetrius. Good morning. I'm trying to deal with why MT4 isn't launching. It takes forever, even on a super fast machine. By the way, I couldn't resist. You know, I got myself more screens and another Lenovo laptop on Black Friday, just because I needed. Because I think I'm gonna create like a full trading computer and just my my rest of my working computer. Where's the thing? What's going on over here? What is happening? Why is okay? It's taking forever. Sorry.
They know that this Brexit deal is going to be
okay. Come on. Wow. This MT4 is having a hard time. There we go. Jesus. Are we there? We are there. Okay. Whoa, come on. Okay. What's happening over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what this is. 5, 6. All right, we're gonna get rid of this. Okay, I'm actually gonna. First of all, let's see. I do have one thing that I'm working on my futures against this buy fail candle. It's really not that great a setup anymore. So I think I don't even know if I want to persist with it. I actually think I'm going to cancel it because when it was here, it had if it was going to break lower, it had a chance for continuity. Here, you know, the moving averages got too close together, and as I posted in the room today, where you guys saw, I had two very good clean trades today on my account. What is this thing? I'm trying to. Oh, this one. Sorry. Okay, so I had two very clean trades today. This was an okay trade that I kind of managed. Oh, no, sorry. This was the good trade. This was an okay trade. This was an okay trade because you can see the candle is actually very close to the blue line, right? So it's tighter. So the probability of continuity here was questionable, and I actually closed out a little bit early, which is great because I pretty much got the bottom of this particular swing cycle. But as you can see over here, the failure over here off of this candle is so far away, so stretched away from the moving average that when it fails, it gives you tremendous amount of confidence there's going to be more continuity to the other side. I had one other great trade which I missed because I just wasn't paying attention. The reversal trade the other way, I could have made another 5 points in NASDAQ going this way, because as you can see, this is already first of all, it's a second buy candle in a slice, right? We always want to look at least for the second one or further. Secondly, it's extended like a rubber band away from here. So on the first one, it's a great continuity trade. On the second one, it's a great reversal trade. That's the nuance that that we look for. Um, um, you took the first one. You're in. Where are you? You probably are. You short Nas? You're probably okay, Dennis. I'm just pulled away because it wasn't looking great. Where you are you short like from 95, 96? I mean, you could close it for a small loss just to clear your deck. Is that where you're at, Dennis? Let me know. I mean, I think it still has scope to go lower. So depending on where where your risk tolerance is, it's just not like a perfect setup for me. So I wanted to stay away from it. But honestly, if they press this lower, if they take out the low over here, which is the 96s, sorry, where's the low here? Yeah, 96.25. So this is a close. Yeah, this closes 97. So if this candle over here closes at like 96 or lower, that's a good sign. If it doesn't, then I would close it out for flat. It's not gonna. You kind of want this break. And it's hard to sell. The market, news is not great today. Market selling off into the North American Open. I think we're going to sell off harder, but I want the selling to occur before we start positioning, because that's what we want. As I said, the beauty of our setup is we wait for the market to act, and then we go with it for the second wave. In my horribly politically incorrect analogy, it was like this, the second wave of COVID, right? Second wave of COVID is always much worse than the first wave of COVID. So the second wave of price selling is always stronger than the first wave, and that's what we try to ride. So like this is like right now, I'm looking at this candle, Dennis. The problem with this candle is it sucks. It's completely it's neither here nor there. So I would just close it out just to give yourself peace of mind, and we could always regroup. But if you're greedy, you can stay in it. I mean, it's just like the problem is we didn't quite close the 96s, right? We closed at 96.75, didn't quite break this, and trying to consolidate. And we could easily front, yeah. And it's just like not worth it. I mean, it's like we're only trying. I'm really only trying to do perfect trades. And this actually brings me to my point today, which I want to talk about. And of course, like now it's going to collapse, of course, but whatever. Which I really want to talk about, which is Boris has said this to me. He says, I really like your setup. It works great. It looks really well, but it really requires a lot of patience, right? And I thought it was kind of funny because it's so true. This setup, if you do it frequently, will lose you money. You will burn it. I do this all the time. It took me a long time, and it's still taking me a long time to modulate the setup. The setup is an amazingly profitable setup if you only take the trades that are perfect. If you force trades, if you take trades that are marginal, if you just take trades just for fun because you're bored, all of those things. Somebody's got their mic open, guys. Yeah, thank you. All of those things are going to completely destroy your P&L. And the hardest part is just, I was thinking it's very, very funny how both trading and investing have a very, very similar characteristics, even though it's completely different approaches to the market. There was an article today, Barry Ritholtz posted about 30 of the most profitable stocks over the last 30 years. Amazon was number one, right? And it literally returned like 25,000%. Like you made $10,000 made you $21 million in Amazon. But it went down 94% from the high. So if you took $10,000 in, I think you had like $500 left at one point. No, it was 84%, right? 84%. You had $1,500 left. Maybe it was 94%. You have $500 left of your $10,000 investment before 8 years that it came back to break even. and then just, soared out of its mind. And like that is essentially the story of investing. And by the way, look at this, Dennis. You see, we're getting a reversal candle here. So it looks like they keep buying the bottoms here. So it's probably a good idea to just get out. So the key to making money in Amazon and any of those 30 stocks was to really hold them through essentially near bankruptcy kind of situation, which is very, very hard, right? It required a tremendous amount of patience. But the key to making money in trading is a very, very similar emotional trait, which is to not trade, right? If investing is basically just the art of not selling ever, trading is the art of not entering the market randomly, right? Only when it's coming in, only when it gives you the best possible entries. So this is a very, like right now I'm watching the price action here in the NAS, and it's very, very confusing price action, right? Because it's not necessarily a new slice. It's a continuation of this old slice, right? Which is why, like, if this was a brand new slice, this actually would be a decent sell signal for us because it broke the lows of the buy candle. It's a fail. But the problem is that this is really a continuity of this 3 separate candles. And do I think it has a chance of going down further? Yeah. The problem is that it's just not. It's like a 70% quality. And the thing that's important about trading is you really want to take 90% quality or better, right? That's the hard part, because sometimes you win on this, sometimes you lose on this, but over the long run, you'll win 90% on 90% quality, and you won't necessarily win, obviously, 90% on 70% quality. So it's really hard to pass up ideas that could turn profitable, because you need to understand that on the long run, they're not necessarily going to be the right trade, So my point is, I guess, patience on both ways. Like I was patient in looking around at those setups. Today, there was only really 3 quality setups today. There was this setup. There was like this setup, which was marginal, but there was definitely this setup. And there was this setup. There was 3 setups that were quality. Everything else was marginal. It's just, there's just nothing here that that looks okay for us right now. And as you can see, it's just bottoming. What we really need is we need a big move. We want a big move one way or the other. We need a widening of the bands and a signal off that big move. And if we don't get that, we're just not going to move. We're not going to make trades off bogus bogus trades here. What's doing on the DAX? NAS is quiet. What's the Dow? Dow is doing nothing. Dow is just really, really tight over here, right? So nothing on the Dow. Let me just see. Has Dow had any signals at all today that what I would call legitimate signals? Nope. This was a good signal. I don't know if we would have been able to survive the retrace. Let me see. So sell in this, buying the high. It's 27,700. What's the low on this thing? 92. Yeah, we would have survived it. Yeah, this looks worse than it is. So buying here was only 10-point retrace, and obviously, plenty of time. So you see how you just look at only when you're looking at ideas and you see that you're dismissing everything else because none of them are great. Here, this was another good signal. Completely stretched away, second buy point. If you got long over here, another 10 points. Having a discerning eye is the single most important part of this setup. And now that we really have the mechanics of it down, and now that we've practiced this 1,000 times in a million different ways, having the discerning eye is the single most important thing. Let me look at the Boris wants to look at the DAX. Which one did you take? I'm sorry. What? Give me a time. This is in give me a time in GMT, and I'll find the candle. What was your time in GMT that you took the candle? Because I don't know where you took the trade. Or post your chart, Boris. Post your chart where you had an entry, and I'll match it on my chart, and we can discuss it. But I can't read. I need your help on help me help you, as they say in Jerry Maguire. Anyways, so that's my point. So the other thing I kind of wanted to do now is, I'm getting ready for the master class. Hopefully you guys will all be there. I did a tremendous amount of testing on longer term charts, bigger charts. One thing that comes up over and over and over again is just, we don't trade this because Kay just doesn't want me to trading FX, but I want you guys to appreciate at how well this thing trades FX. Oops, sorry, that's not what I want. I want chart. And I want, so this is just the 1 minute euro, right? And look at the 1 minute euro over here. Sell candle fail, buy over here, just a simple 10, 20, 10 points up, 20, boom, right then and there, right then and there. Super easy for us on the euro. Flat markets, nothing going on, flat markets. Here's a great reversal. Well, no, not a great reversal candle, because this is actually the first, not a second of the thing. So you could have cheated here and gone long here. It was still it would have been a good trade simply because it was so overly stretched, but it's not fully our rules because we really want to have two buy candles off the move here. What am I looking for? Here's a great fail candle. Look at this fail candle right over here. This is sometime in Asia where many of you guys are up. You have the low on here was 63. It breaks the low right over here at around 61, right? It has maybe 4 or 5 points against you, or even 5 points against you, 66, and then ultimately drops all the way down to 48. Easy 10 points. Easy 10 points. And my point is that, like, I'm actually I want to get rid of, I'm gonna add euro, pound, and yen to our daily rotation, just so that we can do it. Okay, Boris posted his chart. Let me see, what is this? I can't, my friend, where did you enter? Like, what is this a chart of? Where did you enter? Let me see. I can't see your entry. I can't see your exit. So I have no idea. Okay. Okay. What is, Boris, I'm sorry. Are you serious? First candle from the left. What does that mean? Is that over here? Well, I can't read your mind. Really, seriously, guys. You want me to help you? You got to be precise to the minute, time, and entry. I can't help you like looking at a million candles. Seriously, guys, come on. Okay, let me kill this. Hang on. Close. So NAS, what I'm trying to do is I'm just going to have NAS, Dow, DAX charts. DAX looking okay, by the way. Look, that's looking nice. Let's see if we can get a. Well, actually, this wasn't a buy. It wasn't a crossover. We need a buy fail somewhere around here that then breaks to the upside. That would be a good DAX trade for us. NAS is starting to go down. So Dennis, it did finally collapse on us a little bit. It finally did collapse, right? I did think it was going to be negative. I just, but it's okay. We're gonna look for a buy fail candle here, or 1449 GMT. Okay, Okay, we'll look. Let's look at that. So 14:49 GMT. So that's what is that? That's what time is that in U.S. times? It's it doesn't matter, Dennis. It was fine. It wasn't a great trade, like I said to you. The trade itself doesn't matter. What matters is the setup, right? And it wasn't a great setup because it was marginal. Okay. Sorry, I forgot my own. Okay, 14:49. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out. It's -4. It's 10. 14:49 GMT. It can't be 14:49 GMT. It's not even 14:49 now, Boris. It's 13:21 right now. Now it's starting to really sell off like I thought the market was going to get negative. Okay, we're gonna look for setups here. Where's the Dow? Ten minutes before we started. Okay, let's focus on that. This one over here. Yeah, that was okay. It's like I said, it's a marginal trade because this arrow over here, it's not quite positive trend. I mean, it's okay. Like it was okay. It wasn't a horrible trade. It gave you, you really kind of want moving average separation here, and then if move to the other side, but it's okay. It wasn't a bad setup. It would be I would say this would be like a 75 to 80%, 75% setup, right? So not horrible. So long as you're like above 70, you probably could take, have some confidence in taking it. Okay, so this is the Dow. Where's the euro? Okay, let's look at the euro. I want to put the euro, and I want to put the pound. And I want to put, I'll just leave the euro and the pound for right now as our two currency ideas, just to see if we get any kind of currency movement. And I'll put the let's put this over here. I'll put this over here. Okay. Now I want to look at, so you see the euro. I mean, the euro's got a strong upward bias, right? This is the first buy arrow. I want to see if there's a second buy arrow. I'm perfectly game trading this, 10, 20, if I get a second buy arrow, because especially if it's stretched away from the moving averages on the euros. I just wanted to put that into rotation a little bit more. DAX not giving us anything. NAS is, NAS is maybe worthwhile. Let's take this. Just very, very small. I want to take this for 5. Again, this is a reversal trade in the NAS. Don't love the, taking it right in front of the open, but yeah, I actually don't love taking it in front of the open. I've just realized I got 6 minutes in front of the open, and I kind of took it. Now I got to make the spread. So I'm going to see if I can just make I was a little bit late on this entry, right? Wow, it's a big. Wow, what was the close on this? Close on this was 82, and I took it at 84. So I guess I paid the spread for it. Took a little bit more on the spread. Let's see if this. I'm a little bit late on it. I'm hoping we extend just a little bit more here. All right, you know what? I'm going to take two on this. So because the reason I want to take 2 on this is because I was very, very late on the entry because I was talking. But here's the buy candle, second, actually more than a second, third buy candle. The reason why we like this as a mean reversion trade is because it's well stretched away from the moving average, right? The whole point of and it actually goes a little bit longer. I probably could have made 5. And there we go. the whole point is the signal is very context sensitive. Yeah, I absolutely think the pound pairs will work on this, but I know the euro really tested well. Oh shoot, now I'm missing the euro too. God damn it. Okay, should we chase the euro? All right, let's just chase the euro a little bit. Where did this come from? This was 62. Ah, damn it. All right, I'm gonna chase the euro just for fun, but I'm literally gonna take it like just for 3, just to see if I if this works. Because again, I'm sorry, I'm missing the entries because I'm talking and I'm looking through here. But the euro, remember I said to you, euro's kind of setting up. If we came in at 62, would already be 3 up. Let me see if this if this does anything, and it comes back up. But this is really, I'm just I'm doing the euro as an academic exercise to see if we can get pop. I mean, on these mean reversions, I really like +5, -10 type of trades. But had I come in over here, I would have already been 63. I would have already been, in a little bit in the money. But let's give it a shot. Let me just look at futures here. Where's the see NAS is completely coming up. I should have taken my futures move too. That's okay. There'll be plenty of opportunities for us to look. All right, let's do this in a 6 lot because otherwise I'm just gonna. Oh, it's a 5 lot. Okay, so we got the NAS and the Dow. Oh, DAX. Ooh. I missed this trade, so I can't trade this already. But the DAX actually, broke the body here, so you could have traded this probably to the upside too. See, the DAX is already in the money too, so we'll leave that. I'm not gonna. One thing I will not do is chase, because by chasing, I'm 3-4 points behind, looking for 5 points forward. I'm already putting myself into a horrible position. I wasn't prepared because I was looking for something else. It looks like the euro did its thing, right? So the euro just TP'd on me. So there you go. So I just want to. My whole point in the live is to really get you the discerning eye. Get those, get that, take only those setups that that are setting up. And I need more screens is really what I need, is what we basically all need. If I kill this and I kill this, is that bad? I don't think I need anything to trade. I already have my tools, right? I think we can see this a little better. So Abdul, great question. Hey man, I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome back. So I think it's a twofold question. If I'm doing mean reversion, right? If I'm doing back to the trend, if I'm doing a reversal trade, for the euro, I think 5.10 is fine. For pound, you always got to go 10.20. What's on Dow futures? Oh, I'm not trading. Dow on futures. Here's Dow. Dow is showing nothing on CFDs here. I don't see any setups. We're just looks like we're opening up. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend. It's the New York Open. But I'm glad you joined us, because Dow is really cranking here, right? So Dow is collapsing. Where's the NAS? NAS is kind of flat. Nothing much going on. Okay, nothing really setting up for us on this trade. So yeah, so my point is, like, on a 1-minute chart, euro 5.10 I think is fine on a reversal. On a continuity trade, 10.20. With cable, I think you got to go 10.20 on a reversal trade, because cable is going to be more volatile. And on a continuity trade for cable, I would give myself 30.15. I always use cable as 1.5 times volatility to euro. But I think it would work both ways. So NAS is starting to crack a little bit lower here, right? And unlike all of our prior live sessions where I used to dive into the first for a few minutes of trading, usually completely fruitlessly, we're not going to do that. We're just going to sit here and watch and let everything else develop. But yeah, I mean, I think I love the fact that we really refined what makes a great reversal trade, what makes a great continuity trade, and then everything else we just throw into the garbage. It's just not worth the trade, right? What do we got now? NAS is showing us a negative arrow. That's not a. Well, by the way, this is the other thing is, the other thing I kind of just decided that I want to throw away all the negative arrow continuity trades. Sorry, all the continuity trade. Like in other words, even though this works, right? The momentum arrows, the sell arrows, I want to pass them up on scalp trading. On like longer term trades, it actually works pretty well. But on scalp trading, it's just not worth trading momentum. I want to trade only failure or reversal. Simply because you see this kind of shit happening all the time, where you sell, even if you miss it for a second, it's going to retrace back on you and stop you out. So that's another thing I made as far as a as a filter decision. The only time I'm ever gonna sell arrows if I'm way up above, it's above the moving average, and it's a second or a third arrow, and it's showing me a reversal trade. The only time I'm ever going to buy a buy arrow is if it's a reversal trade. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Let me know if it's not clear to you guys. So this is a fail candle here that that would have worked, right? But it's like a third or a fourth one in a row. So I kind of passed up on it. I'm sort of looking for the Dow to set up for a fail candle for me. I'm looking for nothing in the currencies. Currencies are just very quiet. But the NAS would have worked okay, but it wasn't 100%. Well, what I mean by this, Boris, is that we only sell buy arrows in trend or buy arrows in reversal, right? If you see this buy arrow over here, that's a continuity arrow, right? It's a buy arrow in an uptrend. I'm never going to make that trade, even though sometimes it works really well. I'm never going to make that trade. If you see this sell arrow in a downtrend, that's a continuity arrow. I'm never going to make that trade, even though it works sometimes very well, because I'm never going to make that trade on a 1 minute chart. That's what I mean. It's not that it's a bad setup. It's just that it's too risky on short-term trades. Is that clear? Okay. So, okay, euro. Let's get big euro. I mean, just because we have a tiny little buy, we might as well use our little. I'm just where's the buy arrow over here? Okay. So I've set up my euro buy fail, meaning that if the euro comes back, closes above the highs of this candle, we'll trigger back out for a for a 10-20 trade. But let's go back to our price action here. So still down. Dow looks really tempting, but guess what? This is the first buy arrow. It's only the first reversal move. It's probably going to fail miserably. As a matter of fact, sorry, we should be. What am I thinking? I'm not even thinking about it. We need to be selling this reversal move. So we want to sell this reversal move right over here, because this is the first buy candle. We need it. If it fails, we have a decent chance here. Oh, this is the wrong one. God damn it! This is a 2. Shit. This is the wrong applet. cancel. I don't, now I gotta go view. Damn it. What's that, navigator? Yeah. Okay. All right, back out. Okay. We're gonna sell this. So this actually popped very, very hard. We didn't take the trade because it was the first buy candle, not a second. Not within our rules, but it would have been a good reversal trade, but it's fine. This is our perfect fail trade, but it's the opening market rotation, so it's going to take a while for us to work this stuff out. The DAXI. Do I really want to trade this little DAXI? Kind of tempted. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, guys. Damn it. Sorry. I was looking over here, try to see if I could take it, but it kind of ran away from me 4 or 5 points. I'm going to pass up on that. NAS doesn't have any buy arrow fails. And actually, as we look around here, this is already like the third or the fourth buy arrow inside this particular downtrend slice. So if we get a buy arrow here, I would be a buyer of NAS to the upside. So we'll let that play. So the DAX worked perfectly. I'm sorry I missed it for you guys, but that worked perfectly. The euro might trigger for us. We'll see. We got 6-7 seconds. It's got to break the high of this particular candle. Yep, euro is in trend. And what is it? It's I don't want to take 10-20. I think on the euro, I'm just going to take 5. Oh, damn it, sorry. This is a problem with just doing multiple trades on this. So we'll take 5. Let's see if we can get the 5 up there. And I'm actually probably going to just put this around maybe 12 to give myself spread. Okay, let's go back. Look at a reversal on the Dow, just complete reversal here. And the DAX ran away. I should have set the DAX up, but I didn't have that set up on the front of the thing. Now that we know what I consider to be really good trades, we'll try to be more thorough. Like I'm following 5-6 charts live, so it's kind of hard for me to catch all the moves. But the point being is you get to see the market and you can structure them as it goes. So what's happening over here? Still not getting any anything on the on equities. DAX was a great clean breakout move over here. So that was a great trade. I'm going to take the euro here just because I'm bored for 3 points. So we'll take the euro for +3. And okay. So what do I got here? I got nothing. I thought I had some signals here. NAS continues to collapse. So I really want to look for a. By the way, we can cancel the. I think we can cancel the Dow. The Dow is almost turning positive. I want to look for a buy candle in the NAS right now. Like if we get a buy candle in the NAS, I want to get long that thing because we're going to be so stretched out. right? It was selling, selling, selling. It's going to be so stretched out. We're going to be away from the moving average. We have a reasonable chance here to come back, but we need a buy candle here. Oh, and the euro goes away. Euro goes 5-6 points. So anybody trade the euro with me, by the way? That thing, that was just a really nice smooth move straight up for 5-6 points right then and there. Eli, Paul, I know you guys are good job. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I know I'm not supposed to do the currencies, but like they just work so friggin' well, especially especially when if you're like in off hours in Asia or early Europe, where you get a lot more liquidity in the currencies than you do in FX. Okay, so here we go. NAS starting to set up a buy candle, but it's got to hold. I'm actually curious to see if I'm getting it set up a buy candle in the futures. Let's go over here. Come back. No, I'm not getting that. Not holding. See, it's not. It's a red candle here, so not happening. So not too premature. So that's not a candle. That's not a buy candle. We need this candle's and this. It's got 30 seconds. It's got to turn positive in order for us. I may actually probably trade this on the future side if I can get it. Because this would be a legitimate futures trade if it goes back up. But we got how much time? 16, 17 seconds. It's got to really rise. No, I don't think it's happening. It's a little too early. A little too early to look for reversals in the NAS. It ain't gonna give it to us. Okay. How do you guys like my new Zen self, where I'm so calm and so discerning, right? Karen is laughing. Let's see how long that lasts. Cable doing nothing, by the way. Look at this. Cable is just putzing around. All right, I'm patiently stalking NAS for a reversal if I get one. And other than that, I got nothing I'm seeing right now for the time being. But I really like adding the FX into the mix because it's a different market. It kind of changes the flavor a little bit, right? Right, NAS is collapsing a little bit more. I really thought it was going to be a down day. That was not a reversal trade. So a reversal trade requires a sell arrow that's broken to the upside. Okay, a sell arrow like the DAX. This is sell arrow broken to the upside. The sellers fail in an uptrend. That's a buy trade. Oh, sorry, so you're saying was that just a reversal trade? No. Well, why would that be a reversal? It's a buy arrow. It'd have to be a sell arrow in a thing. Are you talking about this reversal trade? No, the reason why this was not a reversal trade was because this was the first. Oh, I actually got to cancel this. What the hell am I doing? This was the first candle. Usually we want it to be the second candle before it moves. Is that clear, Larry? Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of rules, but once you understand the rules, it becomes really intuitive. You start, you stop dicking around. NAS continues to drip lower. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet today that ADP was weak, and I thought it was going to really weigh on equities, especially NAS because it's the most overbought, and it's definitely coming in. And I'm also watching the Dow here. I mean, it's early. We still got like 15, 20 minutes to see what kind of trends they want to develop here. No arrows on the NAS. It might be a while before there's any kind of a tradable bottom here. Oh, look at the pound. What's the pound doing? Pound's got a continuity arrow over here, which is not a signal for us, but it's kind of interesting just to look at it. Look at the pound. Look at that pound is rocking. Wow, nice move. So now that pound is breaking into an uptrend. And if it's going to be the key thing is it needs to be if it's going to be a durable uptrend, we're going to look for a sell arrow fail, because that would be a legitimate setup for us on the FX side. So euro has a you know, if you really want to play this, and I don't necessarily love playing this. If you want to play the reversal on the euro, this is the second sell candle in an uptrend, but it's a very shallow uptrend, right? So I think it could go higher, but it's not a horrendous idea to sell the euro here for 5 down, because we're stretched away from the moving average. We're a little bit up above here. So if you sell like around 78, I'm not going to do it, but let's just sort of say we sell 78s. Can it come down to 73s? Possible. I don't love the setup, so I'm going to pass up on it in the reversal, mainly because euro is so strongly bid. Just trying to see if I have anything else here going on. Let's see what's on the futures. Nothing on the futures. Very quiet both ways. So we're almost down. Oh, we're down like 100 points, right? Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, is it using your two exit, single entry, double exit tool? Yeah, that's great, Karen. You can see I lasted exactly a day with that, since given my personality. I couldn't deal with it, but no, I'm really glad that you're getting good trades off of that. Demetrius, let me know. I wouldn't risk more than 10 points in that euro short, but 10.5 might be okay. Just watching NAS futures here, it's kind of they're slowing down a little bit, but the really great reversal trade is when you get a big sharp move, and then a reversal signal, because that suggests it's a flush out, and they want to take it the other way. Here, this is a slow drip down. And that's why I'm so leery of it's not really setting up for us on a slow drip down. Oh, look, Demetrius, you're up like three points in the euro already. Good for you. So kind of working both ways. All right, I'm starting to see if there's any potential here for a reversal candle out of NAS. So the euro goes to 73, pretty much to +5, which is all I said that you could get out of it. Good job. Good job. Good scalp. But it's cool how you can you can look at the charts, you can look at the structure, right? And it starts to make sense. You start to feel the market. You start to feel the ebb and flow of the supply and demand of the market. and position yourself well. I was going to say that, you know, for those of you who are more fundamentally, you know, minded, there's absolutely no reason why we can't connect our fundamental view with the technical view here, because like, you know, for example, I was negative stocks after ADP. And if you sort of like are fundamentally minded, you could say, well, you know, this fail signal here is a technical confirmation of my negative view. And you could have gotten short here for a good 30, 40 points on a positional view. You know, you could use your you could use your fundamentals to give yourself more confidence for trades if you were, you know, if you were going to trigger that way. I'm very convinced, by the way, that any fundamental view that I have, let me see if there's anything on the, oh yeah, okay. The futures are, so let's do the futures, okay. Okay, so no, I want to go 5. Oh, fuck, okay, close, okay, good. Sorry, guys, super fast. The futures had the signal. The CFD didn't. I was trying to go for 5 and I got 7, so that was good. So that was, again, a good example. Wasn't a superb trade because this candle had already touched the blue level, but you know, we've had a lot of reversal. Remember, I was telling you I've been stalking this thing, and you know, it finally showed up, and it actually shows up for much larger stuff. I don't know if any of you guys followed this on the CFD side, but you know, it's clearly working on the reversal side, and it's really like, this is really like the process here, when you're doing it right, which God knows, you know, I only do occasionally, is really, and this is a horrible analogy because I hate guns, I hate hunters, I hate people who kill animals, even though I don't mind eating them, but like, you know, I find the whole process just barbaric. But you really are like a little hunter of pips. You just sit there and wait until the setup shows up, and then you strike. You got to just strike. You know, just go nuts. You got to have that mentality. So I'm gonna consider myself a vegan hunter. I'm a vegan hunter. I only hunt for pips, not for animals. How's that? But you get my idea of like where, you know, you're just scanning the markets. You're looking for very specific particular price patterns, and only when those price patterns show up, are you ready to come in there and click them, you know. Okay, so actually not a bad day today. Like, first of all, every trade was positive. Like literally every trade was positive today. Secondly, this was like around an 8-9 NAS move. What the hell did I do? I did a couple of euro trades, and I did I think I did a NAS trade, right? Also earlier. I forgot everything that I did. So there's like, there was, what did I do today? What's my account history today? What the hell was this? Was this all euros? Oh no, there was a little bit of a NAS trade too. Yeah, so I did 3 or 4 in the euros. Yeah, I stayed calm. A miracle, right, Karen? I stayed calm and you stayed calm. You did really great. Anyways, all of you guys who followed me today should have been banking because it all really worked well. So I think I would say 10, 11 plus another 5 in the euro. I don't think I'm not going to post the euro because Kathy's going to yell at me. She's going to like start telling me stop trading FX. But you know, between you and I, we'll know that we're secretly trading FX. Anyways, what else? Any questions for me? You guys are getting a good vibe for how this is shaping up. Larry, are you clear on the setups? Demetrius, Abdul probably went to sleep already. But you know, for those of you guys in Australia and those of you guys in Asia, fear not. We're gonna do. I am, you know, not this week because we got the masterclass and everything else. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Connie. Sorry about the internet connection. I was gonna say, but we're gonna do like at least once a week, like an Asia session where we're gonna trade a little bit more FX during that time, and just give you guys much more practice. The whole idea here with live trading is more and more practice, so you have the same eye as I've developed for the setups. Yes, this is MACD. There's nothing, Demetrius. There's really nothing special about this. This is MACD deconstructed. It's 1226. I'm using the MACD moving averages, so that that gives us a very, very good anchoring of trend. Right? It's as good as you see. It shows beautiful trend reversals. We don't need to get fancy. When we combine it with our arrows, that's where we have the positioning that works. So pretty cool. All right, I'm really, really glad it's finally starting to gel together psychologically, which is like the hardest part of all of it. Anyways, glad Karen did well, Larry did well, Demetrius, everybody. Abdul, I hope you had a good fun time. Thank you for staying up so late. I know I hope it was worth it. I'm sure it was. I will see everybody tomorrow for Thursday, same time, same channel. Everybody have a great day. Any questions, just ping me online. I'm working on the masterclass where we're going to discuss this in more detail. This, just to let you guys know, those of you guys are going to join the masterclass, longer term charts, like, if you're interested in that, which of course I'm not, but like longer term charts, this thing tests amazingly on very completely different mindset, completely different structures, but longer term charts really does well. No, it's okay, Boris, no problem. Just the thing is that I know you're seeing your chart, so you're like, oh, what am I doing? But remember, I'm not. So like, I'm happy to deconstruct anybody's entries. As a matter of fact, if you're doing MT4 will mark your entry and exit on the chart. Let me show this to you, by the way. It's those of you who don't know. This is how you do this. Okay, watch this. Actually, let's do this on MT4 so that you can see how this works. So let's go NAS, right? And watch this. So I go account history. Here we go, NAS, right? I'm going to throw this on here. And where is it? Okay, so you see this, you can barely see this, Jesus, horrible. Okay, so this is, let's get a little bigger. Okay, you see this over here? It marks the trade over here, right? So you can take a screenshot of that and send that to me and say, oh, I did this trade, is that the correct trade? That's so much easier for me to analyze. I can literally, look exactly at your entry and exit and say, yeah, on a relative, this was a great trade, because remember, this was a reversal trade, worked perfectly, right? Just like I didn't have a reversal trade on the CFDs here, but I had the reversal trade on futures when we took it, right? You can literally just take it from history and drag and drop it right on there, and you'll have the trade. Even like here's the euro trades that we did, right? So here's the euro. So what was this? Okay, let's just do this one. And you see, like, let me get big here. You can't see it, but you see this euro. This was a trade that we did. The reversal trade, boom, boom, right down there. So that helps me analyze exactly what you're doing. So hopefully you guys will, that's the best way for me to say, yeah, you're doing it, you're doing the trade correctly or not. Look at this friggin' reversal. God damn it. I'm always the frustrating part is that if I had the patience of Karen and I did a 1-2 trade, this would have been like a 30-40 point trade on a reversal. Sometimes you catch the V, and when you catch the V, it's just a never-ending profit. But you got to know your personality. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. Everybody have a great day. I'll see everybody tomorrow. All right, take care.